In this video, we're going to look at how to review your form responses in Microsoft Forms. So again, navigating to your Forms homepage in Office.com, access the form that you wish to review the responses for. So I'm going to open up this patient feedback survey form. From the initial view, you'll note that you can move between the questions and the responses, and it's within this Responses tab that you're going to be able to review the responses to your form. So initially you'll see that you get an overview for the patient feedback survey, so for the form's responses. So you can see that this form has had 4 responses, it gives me an average time to complete the form, and it tells me the form's status. This is closed. I can then scroll down to see some simple analytics and a bit of an overview for the form responses. So it gives me some little visual charts to show the responses to each question within my form, depending on the types of questions that they were. So you can see some of them, I can see a visual star rating or average rating. But I can drive down a little bit deeper into these responses. So you can see that I have the option to view the results. This allows me to move through each of the respondents to my form. So you can see in this sense they are all anonymous because this was an anonymous form where anyone could respond. If this was a form that was within your organisation where users signed up with an email address before they completed the form, you'd be able to see the name of each respondent here. So you can see that I can move through each respondent either using the arrows or by selecting them from the drop-down list. And this will give me an overview of the whole of the form for that respondent. So how long they took to complete, the responses that they individually gave. So if I want to move through individually to see those responses, I can. And I can even delete or print an individual response as well. I can go back to that main page as well and then back into view the results at any point if I want to move through them. I also have some more options for the responses. So here is where I can print a summary or create a summary link to the responses. So to allow somebody to view this summary response here that I'm viewing from this responses page, or even delete all the responses if I want to start the form again afresh. And then finally, I have the option to open in Excel. And this will open an Excel document which includes all the responses currently at that point to my form. You'll notice here that it includes some details, and this is again going to be dependent upon whether you had it as an anonymous form that anyone can respond to, or whether you had it as a form set within your organisation. And if it is in your organisation, it will record their email address and name here automatically as well. But it tells me when the form was completed, the start time, their responses to all of those questions. And obviously I can edit this data and record this data from within Excel and manipulate it as I need to. And I can pull off those Excel spreadsheets at any time, but it's just to make you aware, if someone now responded to my form, any Excels I'd previously pulled would then be out of date. So it doesn't update existing Excels. So really only pull the Excel report at the point in which you know you want to edit and manipulate that data and it's the final set of data. So for example, as in this instance, when your form has reached a closed status. So that's how you can review your responses to your forms within Microsoft Forms.